some people just don't buy into that.
Well, there's a 22-cent embedded tax in everything that consumers purchase. And they're not aware of it. It's so much more important to say this is the amount of tax that you're being taxed, to see those taxes all at once, so that, once again, the citizens of the U.S., the citizens of the state of Florida, can rise up and say that's too much. What we do is we hide those taxes, that insidious tax. So there's a 22-cent embedded tax that you don't even see. Now, if you were paying taxes only on what you spend versus the entire amount of what you earn, in other words, Floridians would probably don't even know what their entire amount of their paycheck is when they get their paycheck every month or week, every couple of weeks, because they have withholding taken out, they have federal incomes taken out, there are all these other insidious federal taxes on other things that we have. And quite frankly, when we eliminate those taxes, there'll be so much more revenue. Now, when you remove that embedded tax and you charge a fair tax that you're going to see every time you spend money, it's going to be so important, and that pressure will stay to keep that tax low. And the supporters of this tax believe it will even be less than 23%, 23 cents on every dollar, and it'll be leveled out once you remove that 22-cent embedded tax. Plus the fact that there is a prebate, so those who are at the poverty level will never pay a tax, and it'll get rid of the death tax, capital gains tax, that insidious Social Security tax. It'll even get rid of all of our federal income taxes.
But as you know, all of this assumes that this comes together like a magical formula, and that both merchandise prices go down, embedded taxes go away, and
well, the kind of competition, the pressure on the market, the competition, that's what they've said will drive that. Well, there are assumptions, but again, it wasn't an assumption when our founding fathers said there would never be an income tax, that you're not going to be duly taxed, and yet, through all kinds of manipulations, the Constitution was amended, and now we have that income tax. It is appropriate to go back and debate that and show exactly what happened so that it can be revenue neutral, and once again the citizens of this country can know the kind of taxes that they're paying and object when they get too high.
On prescription